Yeah, hey everybody, here's a quick 1-2 on empiricism and David Hume, and then we'll go ahead and tie this into miracles. Okay, so empiricism is knowledge through the five senses, right? Okay, there isn't anything that's in the mind that isn't first in the five senses. Okay, sight, taste, touch, smell. So we have all the sensory data coming in, and then our minds or our brains begin to sort it out and work with it, right? Okay, so Hume's going to go out into the world and he's going to see it behaving a certain way, right? When you're at a bar and you're watching a game of pool, this billiard ball is moving across the velvet table and it'll strike this billiard ball, and then that ball begins to move, right? So we see A, and the very next moment we see B, okay? And there seems to be this connection here where A causes B, but here's the thing, Hume doesn't see the deep causal power at work, right? He just sees A happening, and the very next moment he sees B happening, but we don't see that inner causal power. We don't see that deep inner why of things, okay? The mind or the brain or whatever can't get to that. We just observe, this ball moving, and the very next moment we observe this ball moving, okay? But the thing is this is so predictable. It's always happened that way, right? Have you ever seen a billiard ball strike another one and that ball not move? If you did, you think there's something strange going on. Okay, but in our experience, over and over and over again, when we see a billiard ball move, it will be followed by a similar event over and over and over again, and it becomes like this deeply ingrained pattern, this deeply ingrained habit that we just come to expect, and we build our entire lives off of these things. Okay, we can depend upon them. Okay, all right, so let's apply this to miracles now. Okay, so, we've all had relatives who have passed away. Okay, when those relatives die, they stay dead. Okay, they're no longer at the Thanksgiving dinner table, right? When people die, they stay dead. And this is pretty much universal across all 7 continents. Where 7 billion or so people live. When people pass away, they don't come back to life a few days later. In our experience, over and over and over again, it pretty much always works this way. It's like those billiard balls. Okay, so long story short, and then we'll wrap up, when Hume encounters miraculous claims in, say, the New Testament about God raising Jesus from the dead, Hume's going to say, okay, that's very interesting, but it goes completely against our experience in the world of people dying and staying dead. So what Hume's going to do is he's going to say that there's never any good evidence for a miracle, okay? In fact, it's more likely that the document is wrong rather than that our experience is wrong. Our experience that pretty much shows us over and over again that when people, die, that is it. Okay, there's no coming back. Okay, so it's not that Hume completely rules out miracles, because he doesn't see that deep inner causal power. He doesn't see the deep inner why, but in our experience, when people die, that's the end of things. Okay, so we can pretty much say that the documents are wrong in some way, shape, or form, rather than that our experience is wrong. Okay, so I hope that helps, and let's have fun with this unit. And let's all keep moving onward and up, not only here, but also in life. All right, we'll talk soon. Over and out.